Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matthew. I'm along with my broadcast partner, Eric. And this is the presentation by NBA 2K Sports. NBA 2K19 is set and ready for some action. We welcome you to Brooklyn and Barclays Center in Brooklyn, home of the Brooklyn Nets. And today, the Brooklyn Nets welcome the Atlanta Hawks to town. And let's get going. It's Jefferson out to LeVert. LeVert out to Allen. Back out to Caris LeVert. Over to Russell. Russell downtown. His three-pointer banks it. And here, Eric. We welcome Eric inside the broadcast booth. As I said, my name is Matthew. I'm along with Eric. Eric, what's up, bro?
We good, dude?
Alright, so here is Collins, who was just downtown wide open. His three-pointer's no good. Tried to match what Russell did. Here's LeVert, and he's blocked. Blocked again is Caris LeVert. Played perfectly. Here's Trae Young, and he's got it for two. And Eric, this is a beautiful Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Here's Russell. His three-pointer no good, as he's already now 1 for 2 in this game. Here's Prince. Prince from deep. His three-pointer off the backboard and no good. Here comes Jarrett Allen. Allen is fouled, and he's got one. So here's Jarrett Allen. His foul shot is good, and Eric, what do you got to say about this Hawks team coming into this game?
Watch Trae Young. Him, not only can he shoot in the paint, but beyond the arc, he is a dangerous man, and he will run through you. He will be a single-man wrecking crew.
Just like D'Angelo Russell. For the Brooklyn Nets, he's already off to a great start. Here's Len out to Young. Young. Len. He's got it over Jarrett Allen. Trae Young out to Len. And it's a great start for the Hawks as well. This ball goes out of bounds in the direction of Jarrett Allen. And the ball will go back into the hands of Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Young out to Bazemore. Here's Young. His two-pointer's good, and we're tied in game one. And ladies and gentlemen, those of you, this is your first time watching this, D'Angelo Russell having fun here in Barclays Center in Brooklyn. As I was saying, first time watching this game. There are 4-minute quarters. Best of one. You win one game, you move on. The championship. Best of 3. Here's Allen. He's got it. The big man with a dunk. Here's Len. He's got it. He matches Jarrett Allen. And Eric, what a first quarter this has been so far.
Yeah, and that would have been so cool to watch the replay. The Nets would not be liking that one, but the Hawks would sure love to see that again.
Here's Trae Young. Len. Bazemore. His three-pointer's good, and we're tied. We are tied at Barclays Center. And now Russell. To Allen. Allen to LeVert. Out to Carroll. And a foul on Taurean Prince, who's got now 2 fouls in the game with 2 points. Here's a catch and shoot for Russell. He's got it. D'Angelo Russell already 11 points here in the first quarter. Back out to Len. Bazemore. Trae Young faking it out into the hands of Jarrett Allen. Here's Jefferson. He's got it. Hollis Jefferson on the assist by Carroll. Prince, he's off the backboard and no good. Here's Hollis Jefferson again. Out to LeVert. He's got it for 3. What a first quarter for Brooklyn's offense, Eric.
Darren, it's the same thing that the 76ers did as this one goes down for 3.
And that is correct, Eric, as we saw the 76ers beat the Chicago Bulls. Here's D'Angelo Russell again. His three-pointer, no good. The ball is out into the hands of Russell. Russell at the buzzer. It does not count. Oh, my.
Just hope that this Nets bench will be as much productive as the 76ers, and you can guarantee yourself a win at that.
And Eric, that's right. This bench of the 76ers in that game, Eric, they were pretty much unstoppable throughout the entire time they were in. Is Addison D'Angelo Russell. His three-pointer's good. And again, it's Trae Young. Here's Russell. Out to Carroll. Carroll's three-pointer. No good. It's Jared Allen who tipped it. And Eric, that's what happens when you have the height of Jared Allen.
Yeah, he's 7 foot tall and all muscle, Matthew.
Here's Jefferson. Hollis Jefferson's two-pointer off the backboard, no good. Now Collins' two-pointer is good, and it's back within 2 between the Brooklyn Nets and the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Caris LeVert. LeVert, jumper, no good. Here's Young. Right up the middle, played perfectly by Trae Young. And here is Russell. Russell's three-pointer off the rim and no good. Back out to Young. Young, Prince! His three-pointer, no good. Back out to LeVert. Tipped, and again into the hands of Atlanta. Here's Prince. Here's Trae Young. His three-pointer, no good. Into the hands of Jefferson. Jefferson will get the foul, but not one. So Jefferson will shoot 2. And he makes the first one, so the bench in for Brooklyn. Second one, no good. And you see now Davis out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Crab, there's the shot from deep from Atlanta. Out to Jefferson. Jefferson is blocked. Here's Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie for 3. No good. Back out to Dinwiddie. He's got it. It only took him 2 tries, but he banks it in. Here's Len. Young. He's got Collins. Collins, no good. And back into the hands of Brooklyn. Here's Jefferson for 3. No good. Rebounded Brooklyn. Back into the hands of Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's two-pointer, no good. Dinwiddie again for 2, no good. And Eric, they've been trying to get Dinwiddie a little more. This one rejected by Joe Harris. And now Allen Crabbe. His two-pointer off the backboard and no good. Here's Len. He's rejected by Jefferson. Bazemore's 3, no good. Here's Dinwiddie, way deep. Tried to get it, he didn't. Bazemore gets the foul for Atlanta, and Eric, they really needed it, as Bazemore's first foul shot is no good. Second one is perfect. And we see Dinwiddie take it out for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie deep, no good, rebounded Atlanta. And Eric, what do you have to say so far and what you've seen from this Hawks defense, says that's a 2-ball to bring them within 2. Bring them within 1.
I'm seeing, if you're the Nets, you now have Vince Carter coming into the game. And we all know what he could do inside the paint, dunking the ball. Many appearances in the dunk contest. And he's going to use that to his advantage this game, Matthew.
That's right. So here's Demond. Carter. Carter's got the foul and the bonus. So he will shoot for 2. Vince Carter's first foul shot way offline. His second one is green and good to bring them within 2. So Dinwiddie, he didn't get it. And Eric, we have yet to see a buzzer beater here throughout the first 2 games. The Brooklyn Nets, what a first half. Atlanta's in it as well. As Eric, give us the details of the first half.
Well, there's a lot of ongoing shooting from the Nets, a lot of bank shots, a lot of switches, a lot of getting inside the paint and making those quick shots inside the paint next to the net. But Atlanta's trying to go for the 3, and they've got to keep the ball in the paint, what they're best at. Keep the ball to Trae Young and Vince Carter, combine them, and let them shoot the ball. And we bring this back to my broadcast partner, Matthew.
Well,
how we doing?
Thank you, Eric. That was a great first half of basketball here in Game 1. The Brooklyn Nets in Barclays Center in Brooklyn tonight on that beautiful scenery we just saw. Starters are back in for the Brooklyn Nets. And Eric, there was that man. Here's Harder, not going to get it. Carter's 3-pointer, what a start to the second half. Vince Carter and the Hawks' first lead of the night. Here's Carroll, no good. Back out to Jefferson, he's got it. And the lead is back again, taken away. And now this one out of bounds on a missed throw by Atlanta. And it's 31-30. And now Brooklyn will take it out. Nobody covering Russell. He went for the 3 and he widely missed it. You hear the crowd really behind Brooklyn as the 3-pointer's good and they have their second lead of the night. Here's Russell. Russell's got it, and I'm going to bring Eric back in this game. Eric, the ball and movement agility from D'Angelo Russell is a big part of this game for Brooklyn.
And it is, and now you're the Hawks. You got to control him. Keep him inside the paint and keep him away from beyond the arc.
And that is going to go down and 1 for D'Angelo Russell. And he's not going to get it. That's a big miss for D'Angelo Russell. As Carter, Herter's no good. Jefferson's rejected, but back into the hands of Brooklyn.
Denman.
And it will now... Russell. You can hear the crowd saying 3 every time this team goes for it. Carter for 3. He drilled it. Eric, Vince Carter's been a big part of this game since he's come in. And there's Russell, who says, you know what, Vince? You can do it. Guess what? So can I. As Russell now to 18 points. This one's going out of bounds. And a chance for Brooklyn to take the lead back. Here's Russell. Russell's not going to get it into the hands of Budman. Here comes Carter. Coverage, Spellman. Bembury, he's got it for 3. And that is huge. As remember, this clock is a running clock. Here's LeVert out to Russell. Out to Carroll. Russell's three-pointer's good again. Good as gold for D'Angelo Russell. 21 points in this game already. Bembury, Carter. Back out to Carter. Back out to Bembury. Herter. He's got it for 3.
And that corner 3 is playing a big part in this game. Keeping Atlanta away from that corner 3. A lot of pass and shoot to that one corner that the Nets, it's the hot corner for Atlanta, and they have to keep that one under control.
Here's Carter for another 3. No good. And now Carroll will take it up the wing. Carroll's got the 2. Jamari Carroll. He's got his first points of the night. He's blocked by Brooklyn. Ball's out. Taken by Brooklyn. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson's not going to get it. Here's Carter. Carter's jump 2. No good. Rebounded Brooklyn. Here's Russell. Deep. Banked it. He banked it for Brooklyn. Bembury. He's blocked. And it is taken by Brooklyn. Timeout. 2.7 to go. So the Nets call the timeout with 2.7 left. Spencer Dinwiddie will come into the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Gets it off and didn't get it in. So, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back. That is the next game to believe coming up for this tournament of NBA 2K19. The State Farm assisted the game to start the fourth quarter. It was Jefferson out to Jared Allen. And it was perfect for Brooklyn. So the Nets will start with the basketball as we welcome you back here in Barclays Center. Here's Dinwiddie. Quick 3, no good. And Eric, this Brooklyn team has really relied on that 3, and don't get me wrong, it's definitely worked out. As you see, Vince Carter does the same as well. Here's Joe Harris. His three-pointer's good. Joe Harris, who was in the three-point contest a couple of years ago, has Vince Carter left open. Wide open was Carter. And Eric, I'm going to bring you back into this game. What are your thoughts on how this team has been playing offensively and defensively here in the second half of the Atlanta Hawks?
The Atlanta Hawks are keeping them away from that three-point, but they got to produce a lot more offensively.
Here's Bembry out to Herter. Herter to Carter. He's got another. Vince Carter, 15 points now for Atlanta. Here's Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's going to get blocked. No foul. And back into the hands of Carter. And now over to Brooklyn. Here's Dudley. His two-pointer. No good. Rebounded Atlanta. Herter's blocked. Ball's out. Recovered. Out of bounds. And it's a Hawks ball. So in a 2-point game, it's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay Hawks ball as it was tipped by Joe Harris of Brooklyn. Bembry out to Carter. Carter right up the gut. We're tied.
Hold it down.
Tonight, Vince Carter, 17 points. Here's a three banked by Spencer Dinwiddie, and he's now matched his jersey number with 8 points.
And Matthew, going back to Vince Carter has 10 points in this one quarter. He has 17 on the night and 10 in this quarter for Vince Carter. They got to control him and keep him staying down.
Here's Dinwiddie. His two-pointer's good. And they are back to a 3-point lead against Atlanta. Well, we thought the 76ers game was going to come down to the end. This one just might. Dinwiddie. There's Crabbe. 3 banked by Brooklyn. Allen Crabbe. Here's Carter. Herter's got it. And again within 1. Eric, this is more like a 3-point contest than a basketball game.
It is, and it's going to come down to who has the most threes.
There's Crabbe again. Allen Crabbe. What a day, and the foul by Dudley. And this will bring in the starters for both teams.
And Matthew, going to the starters for both teams, we do see that Vince Carter is still in the game, but Bazemore is not. All the starters are in except for Bazemore. Carter stays out there for him.
D'Angelo Russell. Eric, look at the numbers for Russell. 30 points. Carter. 3. Banked it again. Vince Carter. What a game. Here's Russell. 2-pointers good. 32 points for Russell. Rest of the team has 38. He's got most of this Brooklyn team's points. This one again's going to Russell. Carroll, 3. No good. Rebounded Russell. Russell's back up. No good again. 30 seconds left. 3. No good. Rebounded. Here's Young. Out to Carter. Back out to Young. His 3-pointer's good. 1-point game in Brooklyn. And they will foul Brooklyn again. And they will foul D'Angelo Russell. Is it the smartest thing to foul Russell? He's got 1, so it's a 32-point game for Russell. 33, now 34 points for D'Angelo Russell. And Eric, this is going to be a big ending. Here's Young for 3. No good. And the foul by Atlanta. And it's into the hands of Jared Allen. He's not going to get the first one. Here's the second one. Is good. And Eric, 7.5 to go. Crowd on their feet in Barclays Center. Carter. 4-3. No good. And that is it in Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Nets beat the Atlanta Hawks in Game 1. 73-69. Your final here in Brooklyn at Barclays Center. D'Angelo Russell. He's got to be the star of the game, Eric. 34 points. And we thank you for watching this game, this broadcast. We got more basketball coming up. Stay tuned for more of the NBA 2K Sports 2019 tournament here on Me Sports Games.